Hey everyone! Today this fitness newbie brings you a full shoulder workout breakdown. We're going over 15 common shoulder exercises. Some are fantastic, others not so much. Let's start with the worst ones first. The worst shoulder exercises. 1. Upright rows. Coach Arif Malik says this movement is absolutely useless. Nearly every fitness expert ranks it dead last because it internally rotates your shoulders. That rotation narrows the space between your shoulder joints, causing bones to grind together. Result: pain, friction, and a higher chance of rotator or cuff injuries. This is textbook shoulder impingement. Dangerous move. Avoid it like the plague. 2. Plate rotating front raises. This used to be popular overseas, mostly because the burn made people think it was working. But the truth is, that burn is just joint discomfort, not effective muscle activation. It is no more useful than a regular front raise and with more awkwardness. You're not training to be a dancer. Right. Slightly better but still skippable. 1. Most front raises. Now this may be controversial, but hear me out. Your front delts already get plenty of work from pressing movements, like bench presses. Unless you're prepping for a bodybuilding show or have specific physique goals, front raises are often unnecessary. But if you're pressing movements don't activate the front delts, well then sure, include them. 2. Behind the neck barbell shoulder press. Honestly, this one's barely out of the trash pile. It puts a ton of strain on your shoulder joints, even if you only go halfway down, trying to avoid injury. The effectiveness drops drastically. More risk than reward. Average shoulder moves. 1. Arnold press. A good shoulder activation move, but not ideal for serious mass. You can't load it heavily because your front delts usually dominate the movement. Still, it's a fun variation, especially if you've got pointy shoulders and want a warm-up move. 2. Bent over dumbbell reverse fly S. A common rear delt exercise, but can be uncomfortable. Hard to stabilize in the bent over position. And many people end up activating traps instead. After 2 years, you'll look more like a turtle than a beast. 3. Seated dumbbell shoulder press. Perfect for beginners. But for advanced lifters, heavy dumbbells become tough to lift into position. And pushing big weights while seated can strain your lower back. So go easy. Especially if you're pressing 40 kg like me, my back is crying. 4. Seated barbell press. Stable and controlled, great for focusing on the shoulders. But again, heavy weight, higher lower back pressure. One wrong move, and you're cashing in your rural healthcare account. 5. Smith machine shoulder press. Great for beginners, controlled path. Minimal technique needed. Just push. But shoulders are ball and socket joints, they thrive with freedom. Over time, fixed path presses limit gains and mobility. And if you go too heavy without a spotter, good luck. 6. Machine shoulder press. For the right person, this can be a top-tier T0 exercise. But if the machine doesn't fit your body well, it can hurt your shoulders. Find a press machine that suits your range of motion. Or skip it. Good shoulder moves. 1. Dumbbell lateral raise. Classic middle delt builder. Easy to perform. Solid isolation. But the tension can drop at the top, and traps often jump in. Still highly recommended, especially if you're shy and can grab a cable station. 2. Sideline rear delt fly. Simple, focused, and effective. Lightweight goes a long way. Perfect for those struggling to feel their rear delts in other moves. 3. Cable rear delt fly reverse PEC deck or crossover. Similar to reverse PEC deck. Great movement, but very tricky to master. Too much freedom, easy to let traps and back take over. Beginners, skip this one unless you're ready. The best shoulder moves. Best front delt exercise. Landmine press single arm. This is Coach Mauzy's GOAT move. Why? It allows heavy loading, low skill, and a natural arc that suits shoulder joints. Minimal stress on the spine, and fantastic front delt stimulation. Only problem, does your gym even have a landmine attachment? Best middle delt exercises. For advanced lifters, cable lateral raise. Constant tension and a full range of motion. More control, more gains. But beginners often struggle to lift even one plate. For beginners, incline lateral raise on bench. If you only have dumbbells, this is your move. Lying on an inclined bench reduces trap involvement and increases motion range. More tension. Better focus on the middle delt pure quality. Best rear delt exercise. Reverse PEC deck fly. Coach Arif Malik rear delt favorite. You can go heavy, isolate each side, and work through a full range of motion. Fixes muscle imbalances too. If you raise serious about shoulder growth, this should be on your list. Now it's your turn. Drop your favorite shoulder move in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this helped you out. And hey, let us see those shoulder gains. Tag me in your gym pics and show the world what you've got. Thank you. See you next video.